A $20,000 dinosaur fossil? $1 million painting? A $4 million yacht? Damn, MMA fighters need to chill with the expensive stuff. You're watching GameGaze Hub. We're about to entertain you with the stupidly expensive things MMA players own, starting with the one and only Stylebender. Number 1. Israel Adesanya's Pride. You see, Israel Adesanya owns a jewelry collection that probably cost more than you made in the past 5 years. Let's not even talk about the jewelry set that he often wears to Fight Week. He often comes to Fight Week with over $200,000 worth of jewelry on him. One of his most expensive pieces is his necklace, which was custom made by the famous jeweler Ben Baller. This piece alone cost $60K, along with a $13,000 diamond ring and matching earring, another $30,000 chain, and of course, we dare not forget Stylebender's $5,000 pearl necklace that he always rocks so well. Jewelry's not the only stupidly expensive thing that Adesanya has. As it turns out, after defeating Robert Whittaker to win the middleweight title, Adesanya bought himself a McLaren 720S Spider. The car cost Adesanya approximately $650,000, and he ordered it specifically in orange because the color represents his favorite anime character, Naruto. He also owns a British-made and hand-built black Rolls-Royce Cullinan worth over $450K, a Range Rover worth $169K, and a Range Rover Velar crossover that has a base manufacturer's suggested retail price of $60K. Adesanya doesn't stop at cars. Over the past year or so, he's invested in more than 20 properties throughout Auckland, establishing himself as a real estate mogul. Adesanya seems like the GOAT in MMA when it comes to having luxurious cars, but the last 3 people on this list will make you change your mind. For now, let's talk about Khabib Nurmagomedov. Would it shock you to know that at the forefront of Nurmagomedov's car collection is a $300K Ferrari California T? Following that is a $162K Mercedes-Benz AMG GTS gifted to him by a Russian businessman. Khabib's car collection also includes a $112K Mercedes-Benz S500 that comes with an inbuilt PlayStation, which he received as part of a multi-million-dollar deal that he made with Guerrilla Energy. Let's not forget about his Toyota Land Cruiser that's valued at around $85K, his 1987 Mercedes-Benz W124 300e worth $39K, and his Toyota Tundra worth $36K. While Nurmagomedov can boast of an impressive car collection, Beneil Dariush can boast of calling Elon Musk out for a Tesla. Number 3. Beneil Dariush vs. Elon Musk. The UFC fighter made headlines after he called out Tesla CEO Elon Musk in a post-fight interview at UFC 262 in May 2023. Dariush made the surprise comment to Musk, saying he had ordered a Tesla for his wife 6 months prior to the fight and had still not received a car. Musk heard about the comment and responded on Twitter, promising that delivery would happen soon. The public call-out worked. A few days later, the fighter's manager, Ali Abdelaziz, said the Tesla had been delivered. While Dariush was busy calling out Elon Musk for a Tesla, Kamaru Usman was getting luxury cars. Number 4. Kamaru Usman's cars. Ever since he became the UFC welterweight champion, Usman stepped up his car collection. The Nigerian Nightmare owns a Lamborghini Urus worth $200,000, a Rolls-Royce Ghost worth $170,000. Now that's what I call riding in style. However, someone I would say rides in a better style is Sean O'Malley. Number 5. Riding in Sean O'Malley's style. Sean O'Malley might be the youngest fighter on a list like this, but he's quickly caught up with some of the biggest spenders in MMA. Currently, O'Malley owns a Tesla Model Y worth $43K, a watermelon-colored Lamborghini Huracan worth approximately $300K, a Ferrari F8 worth $280K, and a Sebring orange C8 Corvette with a set of custom lightweight bronze Vossen sport wheels probably worth $70K. That's not all he uses to ride in style. You see, he also owns a $200K Richard Mille wristwatch he bought for himself when he knocked out Gervonta Davis. He also rocks a $15K bracelet made of shiny rocks, as well as an endless collection of luxurious multicolored chains worth more than $300K. Damn! His impressive watch collection makes George St. Pierre's watch seem insignificant when it's not. Number 6. George St. Pierre and the Rolex Daytona. The Canadian superstar is someone who has spent an absurd amount of money on a shiny new watch. In this case, he has a Rolex Daytona reference 116518 in yellow gold on a leather strap. It's also one of the only watches he seems to have ever been spotted wearing, making him appear to be a one-watch guy. Well, this watch is not the only stupidly expensive thing he owns.
I bought myself a jacuzzi and a ice bath.
You heard him right, and the jacuzzi ice bath was worth $20K.
I love of paleontology, and I bought for, I would say, $20,000. Megalodon tooth, mosasaurs, jaw, Tyrannosaurus rex, all kinds of different animals that used to live a long time ago.
Damn, 20K for fossils? Phew. Well, that's nothing compared to his $4 million gigantic mansion in Montreal or his $600K condo.
Last thing that I bought with my first million, it was a condo, $500,000.
Seems fitting that the welterweight king has a castle for a home, just the same way that Donald Cowboy Cerrone has a ranch for a home. Number 7. Donald Cerrone and the ranch. Cerrone is another fighter that comes to mind when we're talking about fighter property. He famously built the BMF ranch in New Mexico with his hard-earned paychecks. Living up to his nickname Cowboy, Cerrone spends his training camps at the BMF ranch, which is decked out with everything you'd need to get ready for a fight. He's even invested thousands in the upkeep of the ranch, which kind of reminds us of how Ronda Rousey expanded from her 2.4-acre ranch in California to 4,000 acres of land in southeastern Oregon called Browsey Acres. Number 8. Ronda Moneybags Rousey. Ronda Rousey has an estimated fortune of $13 million, and she's using that to live her best life, out in the dirt. Rousey and husband Travis Brown initially settled into a 2.4-acre ranch in California, but later expanded their land to under 4,000 acres of land in southeastern Oregon. 4,000 acres! Now that's gotta cost a fortune. At this land, the couple promote regenerative ranching, servicing customers with Wagyu and pasture-raised poultry products. You must know this ranch is not the only expensive thing that Rousey has spent her money on. With her amount of cash, she's splashed out on some fancy wheels. She owns a Chevrolet Corvette C7 Stingray worth $58K, a BMW X6 Mansory worth $64K, a $60K Chevrolet Suburban, and a Cadillac Escalade worth $70K. Before she got all these luxury cars, she used to drive her 2005 Honda Accord of $25K around for years after returning from the 2008 Olympics. She even used to sleep in it to save money. Apparently, she sold it in 2015 for $21.3K on eBay. Now that she's turned to farm life, she's been spotted numerous times in a Ford F-350. Maybe it's her husband's car, maybe it's hers. How would we know? I mean, she lives such a low-profile life these days, which can't be said about the richest MMA fighter, Conor McGregor. McGregor is far and wide the most financially successful MMA fighter of all time, and he's also spent his riches freely. His vast car collection includes a Rolls-Royce drop-head coupe, Bentley Continental GT, BMW i8, McLaren 650S, Lamborghini Aventador, and Huracan Aveo, among other fun rides. So it's safe to say that McGregor has had his fair share of luxury cars. It's hard not to talk about Conor McGregor's extensive watch collection. He's said in the past that after a big win, he rewards himself with a new watch, and Conor has won a lot both inside and outside the octagon. This is why he possesses Rolex Oyster Perpetual Cosmograph Daytona, Rolex Oyster Perpetual Day-Date 40, and Patek Philippe Nautilus, just to name a few. Conor McGregor is famous for owning a Lamborghini Technomar yacht. In fact, McGregor is the most famous owner of this Lambo yacht, which many didn't even know existed before Conor posted about it on Instagram. The yacht is only one of 63 in the world and costs a whopping $4 million. This seems to be a nice gift to himself after McGregor successfully sold his Proper 10 whiskey shares. The yacht is 63 feet long and is known as the Supercar of the Sea. McGregor owns multiple mansions, with one of his Las Vegas mansions going for sale in the market for a price of $2.995 million 4 years ago. Conor McGregor bought a mansion in Dublin, which he named the Mac Mansion. The mansion cost him €2 million and has 5 bedrooms, a living room, a dining room, 6 bathrooms, a kitchen, and a game room. There's also a huge lawn outside the mansion, and horse riding facilities are also available. The Notorious One also enjoys his holiday time in his villa in Marbella, Spain. He spent $1.3 million acquiring this villa, which is only a few doors down from Cristiano Ronaldo's own villa. Number 10. Dana White. We can't talk about MMA without mentioning Dana White, so we have to give him a shout out. You see, Dana has an extensive art collection in his office worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. One in particular is this Yakuza painting that is worth $1.2 million. And that's not even the most unique thing in Dana's collection. In fact, Dana has a saber-toothed tiger skull on display in his office. He considers it his prized possession, and it cost him over $160,000. Apart from cars, paintings, and properties, Dana White has his own Bombardier jet. The jet has a cost of $90 million and has a capacity of 18. His private jet is decorated in white leather upholstery, as well as recessed lighting. Damn! The way these MMA fighters are swimming in money, I need to go learn to throw a few punches. Maybe, just maybe, that would get you to subscribe and get me a $90 million jet.